Hello, hello! What's up, everybody? The long-awaited Panthera tutorial and gameplay stream has begun. So we got a weird Gottlieb going on today. We're gonna learn how to play Panthera. I think this is one of the first System 80 games. There's a whole cluster of them. Not sure. So like Black Hole, Haunted House, Counterforce. There's probably about a dozen of them, 10 to 15 of these. So yeah, we're gonna learn how to play this weird one today, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this game, I have the background sounds turned off because it's a really annoying drone of, I guess it's supposed to be a drum beat, but doesn't sound too great. So sound effects only. But anyway, the game deals with a lot of color codes. Okay, you can see we got a lot of drop targets. We got 3 banks of 4, and then we have 4 rollovers up top. They are yellow, blue, white, and green. And you can see each drop target bank has yellow, blue, white, and green on all of them. As you collect colors via the rollovers, they will light the corresponding drop targets. So if you hit the yellow rollover, all the yellow drop targets will light with an insert in front of them. That's how you get your bonus X. So when you plunge the ball, I did not plunge nearly good enough. So we got to roll over there. So we've lit blue on all the drop targets. And that'll stay ball to ball. So I got a bulb out over here. You can see blue's lit on these 2 drop target banks. Okay? To get bonus X on this game, you have to collect the colored drop target from each bank. So since we have blue lit, if we hit blue on this target bank, that target bank, and this target bank, we will get 2x bonus multiplier, and that holds the entire game. So on the first ball, if you earn 2x bonus multiplier, you will have it on second ball and third ball, with your base bonus being reset. Your base bonus advances just like most other games. Various targets around the game and rollovers will advance that. So in order to get maximum bonus opportunities, you got to hit either drop targets, rollovers, a lot of stuff around the playfield will add to your bonus. You got the 1, 2, 3 rollovers up top. You got the rollovers on the plunge up top. Drop targets add bonus. If you hit a drop target that's lit, the in lanes and out lanes will add bonus. So a lot of the targets will add your base bonus count. The next feature are the 1, 2, 3 lanes. You see up top, we got 1, 2, 3 up in the right corner. You also can collect 2 and 3 via other targets. You can hit the spinner to collect 3, or you can hit the lane behind the left drop target bank to collect 2. If you collect 1, 2, 3, that lights extra ball at this spot target on the right. I have extra balls turned off, so when you do that, the extra ball target is worth 50,000 points. It's really cool when you earn an extra ball with points awarded instead of extra ball. It fires the knocker 5 times, gives you 50,000 points, and then you can move on. If you light extra ball during your ball and it's lit for points, you can continue to get those points over and over again if the spot target is lit. The spot target turns on and off via the slings and other minor switches. It goes from off on, and you'll see as we get into the game that's how that works. So the 1, 2, 3 lights extra ball / 50,000 point award if you have extra balls turned off. If you light all the drop target lights, so we have 2 of them lit right now. We've completed yellow and blue. We still need to get white and green. if we get all the colors lit up, we will light special on this saucer over here above the left sling. That will also award you 50,000 points. 5 knockers. Pretty cool moment. Outside of that, it's just all about increasing your bonus value and getting those bonus multipliers up as quickly as possible. Like other Gottlieb games, that have a saucer, like Genie, I think is another game, maybe some others. Once your bonus is at a certain level, I believe on this game, once we get to 20,000 in bonus, this saucer will light for score bonus. So a white light will light up over here, and we can hit the saucer and we'll get our accumulated bonus during the ball instead of at the end of the ball. It'll reset your entire bonus when you do that, so you got to reaccumulate it, but you can collect bonus multiple times during the ball should you do that multiple times during the ball. So that's pretty much it. We'll start playing the game and see how things go, and I'll talk through it. But those are the 3 main aspects of the game, really. The color coding, the drop targets, building up bonus, the saucer, getting extra ball. So let's go. So someone in chat just mentioned that they thought all of a sudden that there was a Panthera pinball machine. Everyone thinks that when they see this game. Even though it's Panthera, not sure how they came up with that name. Obviously it's based off of Panther, but how'd they get to Panthera instead of Panther? Not sure. But everyone confuses this game for the band Panthera. Pretty funny. That's like the most common what do you want to call it? Comment I get about this game is they think it's about the band Panthera. So we got a couple colors lit up on our drop targets, and these are memory drop targets as well. So should you hit down a whole bank of drop targets and a couple of them are lit, when the bank resets, they will immediately drop the 2 you've already hit that were lit. So it leaves up the ones that aren't lit, so you can still hit those when you do light them. Okay, so we got 3 of our 4 lights lit already on, well, we're on ball 3, but so you can see the sound. I'm not sure how well you can hear the sounds, but the sounds on this game are not great. So it's a 1980 game, and it's not my first 1980 game. Big Game is another one, and the sounds on Big Game are so much better than this. So Gottlieb did not make the best foray into digital sounds in the 80s. But the later System 80 games, like System 80A and System 80B, those sounds are great. They went to that like MIDI, really cool sounding games. So we're already at 3x bonus, so that means we've collected 2 colors completely across the target banks. So it looks like we've completed blue and white. So you can see blue and white is down on each bank. So we've gotten 2x and now 3x because of that. So if we hit one more green target right here, now we're at 4x because we've hit down all the green targets now. There's our special, the 5 knocks, good stuff. This is the only good sound in the game in my opinion. The bonus collect is a good tune, but outside of that, the sounds in this game are pretty bad. But anyway, we had completed all colors but yellow that game, so we were at 4x bonus. So if you have a really nice ball 1 and get all your bonus X all the way up, that will carry the rest of the game. So that's huge if you can pull that off. Because then it's just all about, okay, now it's just accumulate bonus because we're going to get 4 or 5x on top of that. This is not a Stern game. This is a Gottlieb. So 1980 Gottlieb. Gottlieb was the creme de la creme of the EM era. I feel like they kind of stumbled out of the gate when they came over to the solid state era. They do have a lot of really fun games during the 80s, but they just kind of, it seems like they're mostly written off. And the Bally and Williams games were so much more popular, but I've recently gotten into the 80s Gottlieb games, and they're pretty fun. Now, this game came out the same year as Big Game, which is an early Stern game that I love. I've had for a really long time. This definitely doesn't hold a candle to it, but it's pretty fun in its own right. It's got good artwork. But yeah, it's a wide body game. So it's not what I would call a super wide body, meaning the play field isn't the same width of the back box. So to give you an idea of what a super wide body is, like if you've played Paragon or Embryon or Hot Doggin', those are all super wide bodies. A lot of people didn't like those games too much because of how floaty they were. Like, meaning they kind of played slow. The ball just kind of slowly goes back and forth. And this game is no different than that. It's a little bit floaty. I have it as steep as the game will go, and it's still not that fast. But my Big Game sitting right next to it, same size play field, and it plays way faster. I think it's just due to it's got an extra pop bumper. It's got other things going on that just kind of make the ball go a lot faster than this game. Another interesting aspect to this game that I don't particularly like, we have a lit spinner right now. So we have the spinner on the left. It's flashing the 3. So if we hit that spinner, the spinner's worth 10,000 a spin, but it's capped at 50,000 points. So once the spinner spins 5 times, you get 50,000 points, and that's it. It also advances your bonus with each spin, but it's capped at 5 bonus advances. So you could spin that spinner 30, 40 times, and it doesn't matter because it's capped at 50K and 5 bonus advances. Once it gets to that point, it gives you 100 points a spin, but who cares? That's kind of a weird scoring aspect that I don't particularly like, but just be mindful of that. If you hit the lit spinner, just make sure you hit it good, because if you barely hit it and it just registers once, then it turns off, and you got to collect 1, 2, 3 to relight the left spinner. All right, so on ball 1, we got 2 colors down. I like to at least get 2 colors down on the first ball. If you can get all 4, great, but at least 2 on the first ball. So even though our score isn't that great, we're kind of set up starting ball 2. Yeah, Matt the Sprat. We definitely got some rock and roll pins coming out. Guns N' Roses was incredible by Jersey Jack, and Stern followed up right with Led Zeppelin. Yeah, we'll see how they shape up in the end, because it's still early on in the game for both of them, but they both look really, really fun. I mean, I've played a lot of Guns N' Roses already, and it is fun. But excited to play Led Zeppelin as well, because I'm more of a fan of Led Zeppelin than Guns N' Roses. Alright, so we got 3 of our colors lit up. Alright, so let's try and rip this 3, the spinner. Oh! Hang on, ball. Alright. So usually when I'm on the left flipper, I try to go for the top lanes over here, the 1, 2, 3s. It's a pretty tight shot, but it's satisfying when you make it. just like that. So now we got 1, 2. We just need the 3, which is a spinner. Or if we can get back up to the top and hit that 3 lane instead. Ooh, get in there. And pretty much outside of your bonus X, like I told you with collecting the lit drop targets, all your progress resets. So be mindful of that as you play. If you're close to getting 1, 2, 3, it's going to reset on your next ball. If you're close to, or your base bonus that you've built up, that obviously resets as well. Bonus X is the only thing that carries over in this game. So we got all, so we just started ball 3 and we got all colors lit. So that sets ourselves up for a big ball, but let's see if we can capitalize. Terrible at hitting that spinner. Alright, let's get in those 1, 2, 3 lanes. Nice. Oh! Baby. Didn't get any bonus. Oh, shoot. Alright, so we got our 1, 2, 3. So we should get a... Weird. Our extra ball is not lighting on the... So we should have extra ball lit on the target over there. Maybe we lost one of the bulbs here. Okay, so the light's working. Weird. So we collected 1, 2, 3 on that last ball, but our extra ball didn't light. I'm wondering why that happened. Because that's what should happen. Hang on, ball. Ooh, getting that 2. Shit. Let's get that 2. Dang. Alright. So I think, like, if you can hit the spinner shot hard, it'll go all the way up top and then feed those top lanes again. So let's get some more colors up there. Oh, not good. Man. Spinner shot's hard. Alright, let's get this 2. Nope, missed. Ooh, baby. Man, we need to learn to find that spinner, people. Keep missing. Ah, I feel like I nudged it out there. I nudged it out. Alright. So rule of thumb, try and get at least 2 colors in the first ball. We did that. We got our 2X started already. So which one? The white. White is what we've collected already. So on this plunge, and if you're not careful on the plunge on this game, if you plunge too hard, watch. It won't feed the top lanes. See how it would go over to the right? You definitely don't want to do that until you have all your colors collected. And I would argue you don't even want to do it anyway. So you got to be careful on the plunge to not plunge too hard. You always want to feed those top lanes. We gotta find that spinner, people. Let's find the spinner. Way too early. Ooh, ooh. There we go, nice. Pop bumper helped us with one of our colors. So now we just need blue. Alright. See if we can get those 1, 2, 3 lanes. Oh. Ooh, baby. Just stay alive at this point. Oh, that top sling is helping us. Mm. Alright, so what we got going on here for ball 3? We need one more color. We need a whole lot of help. Here we go. Plunge is everything. Not gonna cut it. We'll get up there. 2. All right. I always like to get 1, 2 on the shot up there because 2 is really hard to hit because it's this lane over here. And if I leave the 3, it's not too difficult to hit that spinner. Just like that. So now extra ball's lit. See how it's turning on and off now with all the switches I'm hitting? Damn. Weird, I wonder with that other game if we hit like a bug or something. Where the extra ball wasn't lighting. Okay. Oh, 2 colors right off the first plunge. I like it. I like it. So we've gotten 2 and 3 already. 1, the only way you can collect 1 is by hitting up in that corner. 2 and 3 have 2 other shots that you can collect from, but we have to hit that shot up there to get 1. So let's try and get more colors by hitting through that spinner. Terrible. Oh, hang on. There we go. Hey, Chris, what's up? You're welcome. I'm surprised anyone would appreciate that I'm streaming this weird-ass game, but I'm all about getting help out there for games that people don't see too often. So at least it's out there in the ether for people to look up if they need to. Not sure why, like what just happened there, but on the drop targets resetting, it looks like we got some bonus accumulated for no reason. Anyway, so we did good on ball 1 as far as color collection. So we only got 1 color left at the start of ball 2. Still need that yeller. Oh, well, we got it. So again, we're set up for a big ball 3 if we can capitalize here. So we want to concentrate on getting all the drop targets down, because once all the drop targets are lit, they're worth 5,000 a piece. So if you can just keep hitting drop targets and hitting drop targets and hitting drop targets, you're getting 5,000 a pop, and it's increasing your bonus with each one. So once they're all lit and you can get through target banks that just keep resetting and all of them come up, and you can just keep hitting them for 5,000 a pop and bonus advances. So that's good stuff. So you just want to get to that point as quickly as possible. Alright, let's get that spinning. So late! so late. All right, we got... Man. All right. Question. I know we only have 5 viewers, but question for the chat. Without cheating, don't look at Pinball Database. Take a guess on how many of these games were made. Getting a 2. I'm starting to think that spinner won't even let the ball through it. Captive Ball is in the clubhouse with 3K. Chris Warren is in the clubhouse with 2,500. Do we have any other guesses? Alright, so we need yellow for 5x. We gotta hit this yellow and then that yellow and we'll have 5x bonus. God damn, I knew it. So no more guesses? No more guesses out there? 5,000. 5,000 of these games were made, and I feel like I never see them. Maybe I've seen a handful over the 6+ years I've been in the hobby. But yeah, 5,000. So talking with a buddy of mine that I actually bought this game off of, he's a really long-time operator in the area. He said he feels like this was a game that obviously wasn't popular, and they made a ton of them, but they just didn't sell well, and they just kind of got scrapped. You know, like, even though they made them, they didn't really see the light of day kind of thing. So that's why you don't see them too often, but they technically made a lot of them. Yeah, it's crazy. Good news for you, Chris. This is not a classic Stern. It's a Gottlieb. You can tell by the sounds. The classic Stern sounds are much better than this game. Yeah, so like this was the same time frame as like Haunted House and Black Hole and Counter Force and Force 2, if you've seen that at Pinburg. What else? Like Pink Panther, I think. Amazing Spider-Man, Hulk. Okay, this game's killing us this time. Yep, exactly. If you see the score display, that's a dead giveaway. The cool thing about these score displays, though, and I've gotten into Gottlieb's a lot recently, they almost never go bad. So when you see these Bally's and Sterns outgassing and just kind of crapping out, the Gottlieb display... Oh, that was a really bad game. The Gottlieb displays, from my understanding, rarely, if ever, go bad. So when I first got this game and I fixed it all up, and I fired it up for the first time, all the displays were kind of dim, you know, like didn't look too great. The guy I bought it from, you know, this operator, he was like, you know, it's going to, like, when you fix the displays, they're all going to come on, but they're all going to look real dim. Just leave the game on all day, and they'll all come back to super bright, perfect. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. They just kind of recharge themselves, and they're great displays. Rarely any problems with them. Yeah, that's a great point. So Captain Ball in the chat just said, Gottlieb built tanks that nobody wanted to play. Like everyone thinks that Gottliebs are weird, which they are. So I think they kind of associate that with like unreliability. But the games, it's easy to understand how they kind of constructed the games and how things are, at least for me, it's easier to understand how everything links up and how things operate, things like that. So it's easy to troubleshoot problems and fix them. But like things like the flippers and the displays, like just they run like tanks, and you never have to worry about them. So if you rebuild a set of flippers and a Gottlieb, you'll never need to touch them again. And you might get some Gottlieb games that like have flipper mechs that have been used for 30 years, and they still are rock solid, super strong. Like don't need to touch them, and it's impressive. But yeah, they built tanks that nobody wanted to play. But yeah, this game's a little floaty, but I think it's got some good rules. Some rules that are head scratchers with the limited lit spinner scoring. But I love the knocks. Like my most favorite thing about the 80s Gottliebs, and a consistent thing that it has throughout them, is the 5 knocker hits for certain scoring. So in these older ones, it seems like it's 50K, but in the later 80s ones, it was 500K. So Genesis, Monte Carlo, Diamond Lady are the ones that I've owned. There's certain specials / 500,000 point scoring targets that when you hit them, the knocker fires 5 times. And that's just something that I'd never seen before. That's pretty satisfying to do. So I knew when I got this game that it was going to have that feature, so I just made sure that the knocker was rebuilt and working perfectly, because it makes the gameplay more satisfying. Man, I cannot hit that spinner on the fly to save my life. Still alive, still. Oh! Alright, here we go. Ball 3, we only got 2 colors down. No bueno. Gotta have at least 3 colors down by ball 3. Hang on, ball. So I think the highest score I've gotten so far is 700,000 and something. So let's see if we can't best that in this. I mean, quick ball, but we did get 2 colors. So as long as you're getting 2 colors at first ball, you know, you're setting yourself up a little bit for future balls. But so if you have a quick ball, you definitely want to get at least 2 colors from it. There we go. Oh, it rejected out of the 1. That'll happen, but it's not too often. Come on, ball. Whew. That's the shot you want when you have the bonus collect lid on that saucer. 1. Stay up there. Get the 2. Nice. Get the spinner. There we go. Oh, we had our first spinner hit. Our first full spinner hit. We got our bonus collect lit because we have over 20,000 in bonus right now, which is at the saucer. I don't have any bonus X lit right now, and that saucer is kind of dangerous to hit. You can hit it straight on, But I'm going to continue to concentrate on getting my colors and advancing my bonus X. So let's take a scan over here. We got yellow lit, we have 1 down. We have green lit, we have 1 down. So a safer shot is hitting this yellow right here or hitting that yellow right there. So let's go for yellows. Oh. Oh, wow. So we got 3 lit now. We still got our extra ball lit on the right. We can't forget about that because that's 50K a pop if we... Okay, so it's not lit right now, so let's hit drop targets. Ooh, it's lit. Not lit right now. Hitting 1, 2, 3 after you've initially lit extra ball, I don't think it's doing you any good, but just getting points. All right, so not terrible. We got 1 color left. You can see our extra ball's not lit anymore. You have to relight that per ball. Once we collect all the colors, our special will light on this saucer, but you can only collect that once per ball. It's much more important to get the extra ball lit because once you light extra ball, it stays lit that entire ball. So you can keep collecting it over and over and over again for that 50,000 points. There we go. 2. All right. So we got green lit. We only got we got green down on every bank but this one. So let's try and get green. Damn. We almost got 2 whites in 1 shot. There we go. So there's our 2X. Ah! I was getting too careful. Alrighty. So 740 is what we're chasing right now. 740. That's a good plunge there because we got one and 2 done. We got a color done. Let's hit this spinner. Let's get another color. Ooh, we're off to a good start here. Not many points. Ooh, 3 out of the 4 colors. Stay up top. Ooh. Let's get drop targets. All right, extra ball's lit over here. So if we hit that, we'll get 50K. Oh, missed it. Oh, baby. Oh. Dogs are going crazy. We must have a delivery. All right, so I can get the green here. I think I can backhand that blue up there, but this green's easier to hit. There we go. Shit. Ah, I knew it. All right, very good start. So are we at 4x bonus right now? So you can see we racked up a bunch of bonus. We got to 4x bonus on the first ball, and boom. I think this is our highest score tonight so far. 260 after ball 1. And you can see we're still sitting on 4x bonus. So all we're at right now is let's accumulate that bonus to multiply by 4. You can see we start at 1. We got to build that up. But getting that multiplier up right away is huge. So there we go. All 4 colors. we've collected all 4, so that special's lit, just like the extra ball, but on the saucer instead of the target. It's not lit right now. It turns on and off just like the extra ball. Get the 2. Get the white. Nice. One more white and we'll have 5x. There we go. Now every drop target comes up and they're worth 5,000 apiece and like bonus advance. So that stinks that we drained. But starting ball 3, all the drop targets will be up. They're all worth 5,000 apiece. They're all worth, you know, advancing bonus. So we didn't have a very good ball 2 in terms of how long we were playing, but look at our score now. We're at 417. So it's huge getting all those drop targets lit. So the situation we're in right now, I'm just going for drop targets all day. Get in there. More drop targets. Oh, I missed it. But yeah, every single bonus advance you're getting, it's advancing 5 times instead of once because you got 5x bonus. So it's huge. Get that 2. There we go. Now I just need a spinner to light extra ball. Ooh, 5 knocks. There's our first 50K collect. There we go, another 5. So we're up to 20x bonus, or sorry, 20,000 bonus. We can collect it at the saucer. And at 5x. So it's going to go just like we were to drain. It's collecting all of it. It's going to reset our base bonus, but our bonus multiplier keeps. So just more drop targets. Dang. So we're not going to make it, but you can see that's the key to scoring. Get those colors lit as quickly as possible. All 4 of them. Oh, really? The dogs went nuts right after a slap save. I'm gonna have to clip that, or somebody's gonna have to clip that later. Like that's funny. Man, I hate hitting that spinner just crappy like that. We haven't hit a solid spinner yet. One thing I didn't mention is people who are semi-familiar with Gottlieb games, they use these crappy, elongated plastic spinners that just, they don't feel good to hit. They don't spin too many times. So I got a later version metal Gottlieb spinner that I have sitting over there. So it has more weight to it. It spins a lot more. And I had a friend make some decals for it and put some panther faces on them. But, yeah. So typically there's a plastic spinner over there. Like if you're familiar with playing Genie or Sinbad or trying to think of some other Gottliebs that have plastic spinners. But it's just a direct replacement. I mean, you get that, like you go to PBR and get the generic white metal Gottlieb spinner, and it fits right in there. You don't need to do any mods to the game whatsoever. You just plop it in. Ace Pinball, thanks for the raid. Welcome, Hobbs, if you're watching. Damn! Get in there. So I know I talked about how important it is to get all your colors lit on the drop targets and then start just hitting them down over and over again. The reason why it's so important is, where we sit right now, we only have 3 colors collected. When we hit down all the drop targets on all the banks, it's only going to reset one of them, which is the drop target we still need and haven't lit color-wise. So if you have all the colors lit and you knock down all the drop targets, they all come back up and stay up. So that's where that easy additional scoring comes from. So right now, we really want that last color because it's restricting us from scoring more lit drop targets because we've already hit down most of the other lit drop targets. Get up there. Hit the 1. Shit. That's a nasty feed out of there. Like I'm terrible at it, but you never want to trust the ball coming out of here. You want to bump that game every time and try and get it off of there to have it feed the flipper better. Ed the cat, welcome to chat. Hobbs, have you had any of the West 6 Brewing hop static beers? You need to try these out. This is the 3rd rendition. They've done 3 different ones. So good. And like the labeling is fantastic. It's like this, it looks like static, like on the TV or whatever. Pretty cool. One color. I've also had shots where I've backhanded it straight up and hit one of the top lanes. So I almost got one there, but that's the one I already collected. But still led to us collecting another color, so that's good. Oh! Okay, so crappy ball 1, but we got 3 colors. That could be big, depending on how the rest of the game goes. Get that 1. There we go. 2. Yeah, see that bump? That bump sends it to the flipper instead of down the middle. Get the 2. Nice. Whoa. Oh! Biffed the spinner. Oh. Oh, shoot. Alright, getting some drop targets. Oh, shit. Alright, let's get this last color on the plunge. Get that white. Damn. There we go. Drop target city. Let's get all the drop targets down. Ooh, 50K. 50K for that special. Ooh. Oh. Shoot. Hit that green. No! See, the game's kind of floaty, but then it can be fast at times, too. $740. Still chasing that $740. Two. up there. No, I already had that one. There we go. That's a good, decent spinner hit, but not good enough. Man, I need to fix those star rollers up top. Not registering very consistently. Ooh, nice. Right. Extra ball's lit. Nice! 50K for that extra ball. And they stay lit the rest of the ball, remember. It's not like special where you can only collect it once. And just super satisfying to hit with that knocker. Alright, let's go back up top. No! No way. Alright, ball one. We got 3 colors there. That's good. Nice. All 4 colors. Okay, now let's play some drop target game. 2. 2. Nice. Nice. There we go. Oh, that was way too early. I was trying to hit those drop targets and I went way too early. Alright, ball 3. If we can get all the drop targets down, we'll be in business. No! Terrible. Finland, welcome. This is a cool table. It's one you don't see too often. They made a lot of them, like we talked about earlier. They made 5,000 of these somehow, and you don't see them too often. So anybody just joining, I'll be recording this. We did a tutorial over it. Now we're just going through gameplay, trying to blow it up. But yeah, if you want to learn Panthera, check out my Chuck Wirt YouTube channel. It will explain the game to you. And should you come across this in a tournament or just considering buying one, should help you in making that decision or learning how to play it. Yuck. 10,000! Get up there. 2, 2! Ooh! I was wondering if I could shats on this game, and I got one, but I didn't have a lit lane for it to matter. Let's get those 1, 2, 3s. 2! 2! Oh! It didn't register. What was that noise? This game is so weird. Alright. 3 or 4 colors down. Let's get the green on the plunge. Settle in there. Ah! Oh, Yancey, you've had a Panthera? I didn't know that. Hell yeah. You know me, man. If you're going to stumble on something weird, it's going to be in my ass. Watch! So interested to hear what the high score is on yours at your house. As you can see, mine's 740. Yeah, 740. We've been close tonight. We've gotten a little bit over 700, but really haven't been close outside of that. But like I've been telling everybody, the key is getting those 4 colors collected as quickly as possible. And then just go and drop targets all day. I got this game DOA from a friend who'd had it in his house for over 20 years, and he kept it because of how nice the playfield was. And I wanted an early System 80 project, so I took it on. I ended up finding a Mayfair NOS backglass for it, and went through and fixed up the whole thing, and it turned out great. Not the best game in the world, but it's fun. My biggest gripe with the game is the sound, for sure. I feel like with these early 80s games, I mean, if the sound stinks, that's a huge, huge takeaway from the game. Dang, got the 3X already? Okay. Got all the colors lit on ball 3? Shit. So we better do some work here. Keep hitting that. Keep getting that bonus. Keep getting that bonus. Oh! Wait. Oh, I'm just living on borrowed time at this point. Stay with me. Hit that. There we go. 4X. Alright, just give me that blue. There we go. Now we're in business here. Zero to check. 989. Haven't quite rolled it. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I'm playing, like if you get to this point early, like the score just jumps and jumps and jumps and jumps. So you'd think rolling it wouldn't be too hard, but it's pretty difficult. So I think I have bonus maxed out. So we really want to hit this collect right here. Like I said, you can hit it direct, at least on mine. Get in there. Alright, we're on our way. Okay. Mine is a stock soundboard. Get in there for 50. I have it set to have the background sounds on, but today when I turned it on, the background sounds were not going. So maybe I have a cap issue or something like that. But I definitely have the background sounds turned on. But yeah, if you have an aftermarket soundboard, I've heard too, if you have an aftermarket MPU, the speed of it will cause the sounds to change. At least that's how it is on early Sterns. Alright, I got extra ball lit. Let's start getting some 50Ks, people. Get it! Nice! Alright. We're still playing. So what's best to do right now? I guess get more bonus. Or just not hit anything! Holy shit. I feel like I should have tilted on one of those. Get it! Yeah! It's lit again. Ooh, nice. Alright. So we can get a quick bonus advance if we hit the lit spinner. But we don't. God, I'm terrible at that spinner. Do you have the stock plastic spinner on yours, Yancey? I was telling these other folks that I changed mine to a metal one. Shit! I don't know if that's going to do it. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, that's not going to do it. Damn it. So that's where we were at before, like just a little over 7. So we've been over 7 twice, but we haven't gotten to that high score yet. Yeah, I have extra balls turned off, and I have specials turned to points. So I think when you do that, you get 50K for a special on the saucer, you get 50K for an extra ball, and the 5 knocks is what you get for it, which is awesome in my opinion. I'm not sure if extra balls are activated, that you can just keep collecting them over and over again within the same ball, but I haven't turned them on ever, so not sure how they behave. We got a dog Royal Rumble going on back here. Oh, they're off screen. All right. Get those colors early, people. Get those colors early. Damn. Bad ball, 2 colors. That's the best you can hope for from having a bad ball. But you can't plunge to a no color collect on the second ball though. There we go. I was wondering when I was gonna get that tilt. That's how quick they can be, people. 70. 70. Hey, Yancey, since you have Panthera, didn't you host the Illinois State Championships last year? Did you use this? I'm just curious how, like, what players thought of it if they weren't used to it and things of that nature. Man, we're getting worked. The game could feel us getting to that high score, and it's just denying us now. Yeah, so you having the stock crappy spinner, I definitely recommend, you know, PBR has just like a blank white one that's metal, and you can get an arm that goes for the play field that works with that one. I feel like the stock arm you could probably use too that goes to the play field. I didn't. I got a different one, and either would probably work. But yeah, it spins a lot smoother like you would expect, like a metal spinner would. But unfortunately with this game, like as you know, if it's lit, you're limited to 50,000 points and 5 bonus advances before it stops. So even if it spins a ton, it's really not going to do much for you. But at least it's a little bit more satisfying to rip it, I guess. Sam, stay. Oh, dang. Yeah, I would think you might have an advantage on a game like this because most of those players wouldn't have seen this before, and especially it being your game, your example, you kind of get a leg up because the rules are simple, but they're not very intuitive. Like, what games are out there that bonus X is associated with certain drop targets and completing them in a certain order at a certain time? Like, that's not terribly obvious. But a guy like Keith Elwin, I'm sure he was aware of the rules anyway, but mine doesn't play terribly long. So outside of like having a tilt in it, I wouldn't get too crazy with changing and making the tilt super tight. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, the drop targets are worth literally nothing unless you have them all lit. Like, there's no reason to hit them until they're all lit, which is kind of, you know, it's kind of cool because it's not what you're used to seeing. So even the most experienced players, you can kind of get a leg up on them because of that. And it's just like ripping that spinner. Like, that spinner, unless the three's lit, it's 100 points a tick. Like, sure, yeah, hit that all day, all you want. You're not going to get anything from it. Alright, let's go up top. Finally! Get in that white! Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be too many times where you're playing against Keith Elwin and he's playing a game that he's completely unfamiliar with. And even if that's the case, I mean, you're still probably not a favorite to win that game. So, yeah. One, two, three. I'll tell you what, hitting that one from the left flipper is so satisfying. Just a nice, clean shot, and it's real tight. So, like, it's not a gimme. I feel like I need to adjust my spinner because the bottom of it's sitting a little too far forward. So it's not hitting real good when I hit the spinner clean. Oh, I got enough bonus. All right. All right, come on now. Oh. Oh, that saucer's so squirrely. All right, let's get that one. Ah! There we go. Got another lit drop target. That's good. That's good. Not mad about it. Not mad about it. Let's get that green again. Nice. That's 3x. Get up there. up top. Let's get up top. Ah! One! I need the one! Another in-game collect. Alright. Ooh, the floating ball. Alright. We got 3x. We got the 3x on ball 1. Almost 300k. That's solid. And we only need one color. We gotta plunge it. Gotta plunge it. Damn! Yancey, have you shatzed your in lanes on this game to collect those colors if you need to? I have yet to do it. Come on. All right, yellow. Damn! Damn it. Bad ball too. Alright, let's get this plunge. Get in there! Oh. No. Okay. Get that other yellow. Nope. That was a random 2. I don't know what happened there. Didn't see it in the hole. That's a shame. Yeah, I agree. I've had one, and it like barely touched the bottom of the in-lane switch, and my switches are super sensitive, so it was just enough to tick it, but it was kind of on accident anyway. But yeah, you're right. Like, that lane is so long, and you just can't hit it hard enough to... If that switch was sitting about a half an inch lower, then it would be much more doable, but it needs to not only hit that turn, but go up a full inch, and it's just tough. Drop in there. Damn. Damn. Kicking our booty. Alright. We'll do a couple more. See if we can beat the high score, but I think we did a good job of explaining the game. So people can come see this later in case they need to make a buying decision, or if they're in a tournament, they need to see how the game plays, that kind of stuff. So thanks everybody for watching. We'll play a couple more. But yeah, thanks for watching some Panthera Pinball. Some Panthera Pinball. No. Get out of that green. One. Damn it. One. Hang on. Hang on. Vulgar display of pinball. You ain't kidding, and I keep going in the green. Oh, we don't need the green, people. Plunge, as my friend Stu would say, plunge purposefully. We are not doing that this game. 2. Yes. Okay. Spinner. Three. Oh, God. Alright. We ain't dead yet, people, on this one. Get up there. Get us some more colors for crime. It's glued. It's glued to that green. Wow. We got no colors, people, but we're doing other stuff. We're doing other stuff. Get it. Ah, I want that knocker. Is Vulgar Display of Whatever one of Panthera's albums, I guess, or songs? Alright, last game. Let's see if we can do it. 740. We gotta get to 740. Hit that one. Dang. Ooh, we got 2 colors. We got 3. Come on, stay. There we go. There we go. Get that last color. Oh! Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm not a big metal guy at all. I'm a hippie. So, I don't know much about metal at all. There we go. Get in there. Oh my gosh! The ball just keeps taking that one extra bounce. Get up there. Get in there! Yeah. Damn. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, the exit from the top right. I mean, I was telling people earlier, it's hard because if it's sitting on the side, you definitely know you got to bump it out of there to get it to one of the flippers, but it rattles around so differently every time that you're not sure if you should do that or not. It could kill you. It could save you. It's tough. Come on now. Ooh. Oh. All right. We need this green. Oh, missed it. How did we hit the one drop that was down already? All right. We ain't dead yet, people. We ain't dead yet. Well, we didn't make it. Hopefully everybody learned some good stuff about Panthera. So if you come across this, shouldn't be intimidating. You know what to do. Don't worry about drop targets until you've collected all your colors. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll be doing some more tutorials this week and next. I got a blackout I need to do. I got a hot tip EM we need to do. And I don't know. I might redo my Diamond Lady because I misunderstood some of the rules on that. So we got some cool, more weird games coming up. So thanks everybody for watching. We will see you next time. Peace.